Hello there, students, parents, SSLs, fellow teachers, and whatnot. I just want to make a real short video on how these courses, algebra, geometry, and advanced algebra, how you navigate them and use the examples in the lesson to then work on the quiz or the assignments. So I'm in a geometry course. I'm logged in as a student, this is the student view. And again, you'll notice I'm in the modules. And so it looks like the first thing I need to do is this using coordinates assignment. So right before it is the actual kind of the textbook, the meat of the lesson, what you're supposed to learn. Let me get my picture out of the way here. And you'll see it's an interactive thing. Try this activity. So do you understand these definitions, right? And basically what you're doing is you're matching things up, you're moving things around. Do you understand what these things mean? You can also change the screen to make sure everything fits on one page. You'll notice there's a next button down here. That takes you to the assignment. You'll notice up here, there are actually 13 pages in this textbook, in this lesson. So probably the best way to do it is go one page at a time. I arrow forward. And then you'll see, hey, what do you notice about the equations? Take a look at some parallel lines. You can click on that and like, oh yeah, here's some information, text, right? There's going to be videos. What do you notice? Now look at perpendicular lines. What do you notice, right? And so it's sort of as you go, think about these things. And again, this is a great way to take notes. Even as a math teacher, I take notes when I'm working with any sort of thing. I am taking notes on what I'm doing. It helps me a lot. Now, as you move through this, you're also going to see examples. So here's something on slope. And again, it talks about what slope is. It's the rise over the run. If you're given points, here's how you calculate it or whatnot. And then if you scroll down, you'll see examples. Find the slope of the line. And so they're saying, pause for a moment and try this assignment. Do you know what the slope of the line is? Try to figure it out. Then check your answer. Oh, it's the rise over the run. It's 2/1, right? And you'll see here is another example. Given these points, find the slope of the line that contains them. All right, you do your work. Here's a note here, right? And then check your answer. These are very helpful things to put in your notes because after you have completed all of the content in this lesson, and this is a bigger lesson, okay, not all the lessons are 13 pages, some of them are 3 pages, right? But this is looking at the formulas used in coordinate geometry. And again, this applies to algebra or algebra 2 or geometry. This is just an example. The other thing I want to point out is I also have a textbook here. And this is a textbook that does not match the course, but has the same information in it. So if you're working on distance or midpoint, I can actually use other resources, whether they're online or textbooks. Even if they don't match perfectly, they're still going to have the same content in them. And I would encourage you to do that because sometimes a physical textbook is laid out in a way that's easier to navigate. When you have completed going through all the pages in each lesson, right, and looking at the examples and trying them genuinely, then you are ready to actually do the assignment, which is a quiz or some other kind of assignment. And then you would click down here in the next box, right? It says, okay, you have 3 attempts. The first 2 are free. The third one, you have to contact me. When you take the quiz, make sure you're prepared to review your work when you're done because it's going to show you the answers immediately. So I can go through here and I can start doing my work, and I'm just going to go through this, and I'm just going to do it real quick, just to give you an example. All right, so there's the questions. I hit submit. Am I ready? Now, I can review my work. And in fact, it's going to say, here's the correct answer. So this is the opportunity for learning. You've tried it. You just got scored on it. But now you need to go back and say, oh, wait, what did I do wrong? What do I need to do right? And if you're confused, that's a great time to book me for an appointment or email me or whatnot. Or just to try to get that support. Look it up, try it again. Because before you take your next attempt, you want to make sure you know what you're doing, right? If you click the next button here, it's going to take you to the next lesson, right? Or you can take the quiz again. I hope this helps. Please let me know if you have any questions, and I hope that helps you navigate the entire course.